Assad leaving Syria, a turning point or a mirage? The possibility of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad leaving Syria has been a subject of speculation, debate, and geopolitical intrigue for over a decade. As the figurehead of a regime that has withstood the Arab Spring, a devastating civil war, and international sanctions, Assad's departure would signify a seismic shift in the Syrian political landscape. But what would this departure truly mean for Syria, its people, and the region? For many Syrians, particularly those who have suffered under the regime's brutality, the idea of Assad leaving Syria represents hope, a potential end to years of authoritarianism, violence, and displacement. It could pave the way for political reforms, a transition to democracy, and perhaps a chance for millions of refugees to return home. However, skepticism abounds. Assad's regime is not a one-man show. It is a deeply entrenched network of loyalists, military leaders, and foreign allies like Russia and Iran, all of whom have vested interests in maintaining the status quo. If Assad were to leave, voluntarily or through external pressure, the immediate aftermath could be chaotic. A power vacuum could ignite new rivalries among opposition groups, the remnants of the regime, and extremist factions still operating in Syria. The international community, which has been divided on how to resolve the Syrian crisis, would face a new set of challenges in stabilizing the country. On a broader scale, Assad's departure could shift regional dynamics. For Iran and Russia, it would mean recalibrating their strategies in Syria, where they have invested heavily to maintain influence. For the West, it might present an opportunity to engage in rebuilding Syria, but also the risk of missteps that could further destabilize the region. Whether Assad leaves under international pressure, a domestic uprising, or as part of a negotiated settlement, the critical question remains: who or what will fill the void? Without a comprehensive and inclusive plan for Syria's future, his departure could prove to be more of a mirage than a turning point. Ultimately, the fate of Syria will not be determined solely by whether Assad stays or goes, but by the collective efforts of Syrians and the international community to rebuild a nation shattered by years of war.